Slater Danger live stream. I'm your host, the cynical asshole, Zach Daniels, and today we're back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So I did plan on streaming Legends of Hero Trails with Cold Steel 1 today, but today just doesn't feel like the right day to do it. Plus, I'm very eager to get further in Ace Attorney, so let's just continue on with that for now. Investigation. Okay, I was right. So then, this is the day of the trial. Still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray. Yo, I really can't get past how adorable Emma is compared to Maya. Don't worry about me, no matter the outcome. I like her bandana thing. It really suits her. Let me offer you a word of advice. The defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Not only in terms of personality, but also in terms of appearance. You're not a defense attorney. She's like, I've wasted so much time with this conversation. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me up this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. Alright. February 23rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Court is now in session for the trial of Ms. Blonde Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. It's been 2 months and I haven't been in the courtroom since this trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. A judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. He's much more forceful in person. You have no idea. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Ms. Angel Starr, to the stand. The cough-up queen? She's so pretty. Haven't I seen you somewhere? You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Well, caviar. I've never eaten caviar before. I heard you have a fiesta bowl. Will the witness state her name and profession? And you, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Alright, how does... Yo, she's really not trying to give her name. The taste of pickled tapioca. Name, profession, now. The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. Huh. What exactly does that mean? So 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. Okay, so that just blew my mind a little bit. I know who you are. Cough up. Cough up, Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star. If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor's spaces, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. Wait, but there's a wall there. There's a wall between the security room and... whatever. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife, went to dry the body out. Fortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest warrant was made on the spot. Why, it was me, Your Honor. Excuse me. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright. I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Should I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? If you can, then give them your worst, Ms. Star. Wait, are they talking about me? Alright, what does she have to say? Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend, when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finally honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand, and she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend, how touching. You find your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed to Detective Goodman. You're not funny, Judge. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. What is that supposed to mean? How did you know? The prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. He's like, thank you. The landlady's unimportant opinion is duly noted, given that they are used to risking inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Sorry, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. She was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? It's this boyfriend, and that boyfriend over there. They call me that man, they call me this man, and then my name is that man over there. Yet another boyfriend's position is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the launches, thanks. The judge had to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up on the second level so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign. The bring your blood flush to my car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? Like, how would you say, oh yes, it's like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of teeth. Neither do I. Wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. I must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese and that. Jesus Christ, Emma, you're just clapping back. In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. The garage car, you mean? Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth? Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth, wasn't it? Indeed it was. But how did you know that? What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you were sure it was his friend. I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her. Your testimony clearly states the following. Prosecutor is nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, Ricky. Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. She really is pretty, though. Like, beyond so. Inspired. I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism. I may be relegated to the lowly post eventually, but my instincts are honed. But took this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snapped. I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera. Well, that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. I'm mistakenly honest guy. Something more of the knife that the suspect was carrying. I said the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all. I really get to finish that. Prosecutors are, by nature, well-versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. Kit testifies to her ability to kill an egg, I mean a person. Perhaps the chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? And she starts the pointy tip of the knife. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no? The defense has a point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. I said that before anything else. Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Keep our heads cool and press the witness with this moment. Having and panicking next to me makes me calm. Don't smile like that. Okay, so let's check out the evidence that I have, because I don't even remember. Wait, how could she have taken that photo? Okay, so Edgeworth's car is at the top, right, like right around there, right? So how could she see the truck? This is what fun. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait, then yeah. Right. Okay. So then I messed up. Yada yada yada. Okay, but alright, I'll try it. Ah! I don't understand! If her testimony is flawless, how am I supposed to, whatchamacallit? Here's ID. Okay, so alright, let's go back. Let's go back for a second. What happened? I'm gonna have to just keep pressing her because in all honesty, I don't really know how I'm supposed to cut through her argument. If I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, still be fine. I got it? You saw when this guy stabbed the victim's wife. But it's not. Look at this photograph. This is the photo you took at the very moment the crime was enough. Why is this guy not holding a knife? After your thoughts? Objection. The blood red objection! It's still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright. So photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. It's taken the moment after the stabbing. And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? Black and white photograph. Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Monster, right? I see no problem here. Except you. Objection! She took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Oh, slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it. If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Emma, stop being adorable. Oh my god. Didn't have time to stop her. This guy was cold. It's calculating like... I believe it. I believe it. Not that... I don't believe that she killed the man, but... I believe that she'd probably do it in a cold, calculating manner. The chief prosecutor's hands in the photograph. Surgical gloves are made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? It was not premeditated. She would not be wearing those gloves. Premeditated murder, serious offense. That's fine, the rubber gloves prove it. It has to be this. Like, that angels are at the crimes committed. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the photo again. Okay, so it's wrong. It's wrong. This literally has to be the only part. There we go. So you know what that is. Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know. It's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Ezra's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. Our prosecutor's bad for you. That's his request. We ask that the witness provide accurate testimony. Let's say, Ricky, in your testimony, you stated that Lana Sky planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me, but let's do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? Ah, gather. That just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon! She dropped all of her box lunches. Now the tide is turning in our favor. It's like, not yet! Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. There's actually... no. Hope you aren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. This shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. But the prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Sky, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove, nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now? But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was all planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing? I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you! My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now. Lanaska intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Except you're wrong about the last part, and I can tell you exactly why. If I order a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? I mean, I don't know about you. I don't know. You seem crazy enough. In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. No need, Your Honor. I already found what I need to find out. Oh wait, hold on. I went a little too quickly there. Objection! Pin the witness on. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. What about my objection? No one noticed? You get the crime scene set, right? Oh, thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood, but now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. The hell's a muffler? What? Red muffler? It's like a scarf. Oh, the bandana! Oh! The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck. Yeah, I think it's more accustomed to an ascot, to be honest with you. Because we'd be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. Oh, wait, isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood? That's to mistake my beard for a bib. Judge with a bib. That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes. Actually. I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. I don't see any traces of blood. You're lying! The autopsy report is clear on this matter. It's only one knife wound. That isn't entirely sure for own system. So I turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Something her abilities as a detective really set her off. I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax and even a really short wick will burn longer. Obviously, more scientific testing is required. I'm gonna do something weird. Yep, no, it's wrong. No! Well, I refuse to do this whole thing again, so you know what that means. Either I get it right here, or I fail forever. And have a grudge. There's lunchbox here, but we don't know what's inside. Price's life is like a lunchbox substance, don't you agree? So then, yeah, no, it has to be this. Hold on, is she wearing it? Oh my god, she's not wearing it in the photo! That's an explanation. So it's for detective work. Ouch! Ouch, Edgeworth! The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you proved it yourself with this photograph. Like professional lunch lady can be so utterly clueless. Congratulations, trust you finally found your true calling in life. Quite short. Good. Mr. Edgeworth prevails. My objective, chopped liver. There, but it was there. A scarf. No, not that, but something red, really. Where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Well, it couldn't take the most important part of her testimony. The next testimony might just be the moment of truth. After the murderer, the suspect attempted to run behind the partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. That's why I arrested her. She mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape. But against Angel Star, resistance is futile. I really just want to press on that one. Strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That to me, Angel Star. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. She's so pretty though. God, stop. That's a so. Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. She's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one, a leopard woman. Rawr! That's the number. The suspect attempts to run behind the partition. So she means this wall next to the car. Wall there, 6 feet high. Trying to hide herself. Financial thing for criminals to do. Wait to do that. Say quickly, were you close to the suspect? Wait, no! How could she be close to the suspect if she was behind the wired fence? So she away from her the whole time. Yes! No! Press her for more details! That car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B-Watch. So you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Correct, Miss Star? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain-link fence in front of you. Went over it, of course. Amazing, the couple clean lunch lady athlete indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence, so she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence is about 9 feet high, too. So how did this guy not get away? That's an awful why exactly. Alright, exactly. I would have told you in the testimony. Anyway, all I heard her say was already awful, just like that. Just how one was. So what you heard wasn't just like talking to you, but to someone else. The prosecutor talking on her phone. Ask further. Yes, ultimately. A memory. It's like a salmon. Headed upstream, you see. The chief prosecutor first had to use the phone hanging on the wall. That's right. near the car. There's an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it's out of order. Supposed to use your cell phone. See, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Good as witnessing witness. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. That's the use your cell phone. I think you can restate your testimony. Chief Rescue stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. Wait, how would you notice this if you were still behind the fence? Kind of a tent. Okay. So I boldly grabbed her arm. Rescued her, hung up her phone. You saw her doing this. Yes! I knew it. So I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Ms. Lanaskana. Her witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief rescuer, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. You messed with me. Now make you cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plan. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Guy making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in Block B, you couldn't have seen it. It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up once. She's coughing up. Why? You tell her, Phoenix! That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told Clark. What is that? What's significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Starr to lie about it. Let's say the witness did actually see Miss Guy using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Starr witnessed a crime from a different location. Different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Questionnaire. Clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Where was the witness when she saw the crime? I don't know. Also, it's here. Self-position. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot. And she said as such when she was giving, not her testimony, but when we first talked to her. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness not being part of the prosecutor's office couldn't park in A block. The place where she could have seen the crime in the back of the petition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought lunch to your boyfriend's security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr. I think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Starr. You used to be a detective, you should know better! My phone is flying, what is going on here? Okay, nothing important. The guilty will be punished. I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. Guilty. She's talking about Miss Sky. Mr. Wright, doesn't it strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said that she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. The truth still stands. It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. Tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Hey, who else? The star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. The vital difference. What? What would change? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save. I don't trust myself. I hang out with still the kind of curvature. Wright Station is on the second floor, though. Just sort of a more 3D view of the crime. Yeah, no. No, I saw it happening. I saw it happening right before my eyes. She's not guilty. No, stop your lies. Give me another chance. I'll prove to you that I'm right. Always right. And it's quite clear. Between the crime, I don't see how that would change it. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of a crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you rested in the sky? Oh yeah, I launched this gun from low to inedible. PV, they left the fresh boysenberry jazz in my way. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the last wall station. Before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the crime scene. The door was locked. I couldn't open it. What? What? This is parking a detour. You're lying! I'm just trying to show his status. No, I have photographic evidence. Murder and the rest of the road. She's crazy. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you're a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd play the scene. Well, you have the instincts of a killer. You would run, but this time it was different. This guy dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. I didn't even show evidence for this one. preserve social history. The Kava Queen has been dethroned. With that, the court is adjourned. Mr. Edgeworth, you are the squid fish, right? Do not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. This is another wonderful trick lunchbox. My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Mr. This is general lunchbox. Trick will decorate. Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One was, of course, the victim, and the other blood type, my son, the defendant, Miss Lana's guy. She proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Where would you even get the shoe? For all your lunch of decisive evidence? Nah. She's definitely. Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple, as I've already said. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed? Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. You said 1! You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. So, Edgeworth sure is celebrating. That's the best, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, the shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Could at least study some evidence law, really. Prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Other than that, you found the shoe at the scene of the crime. Myself just while I was waiting for the police to arrive. I was afraid someone would erase the cheese to prosecute the crime. Not much of it. In case you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime, now tell us what you did next. Do I have any evidence for any of this? I don't know. If you're going to submit evidence of something as evidence in court, you need the proof. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensic expert. You gotta wear a pillow shoe because you used to be a detective. The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it. Well, the man was stabbed after all. That blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman. Can't say for sure the blood belongs to the victim with the blood test. However, that is, I think that's true. That's a test with all blood tests out there. So we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear. I would have got some DNA samples. But there's very little doubt it would be anyone but Miss Lana's guys. I bet that's the contradiction one too. Some like your client. She's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. In your eyes, you're still young, rookie. I'd give you a certificate now, but you can take the heat pigeon. Yes, there's blood on the bottom of the shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie, or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoes. Look at fast and contradictory flow. The problem lies in the footprint. Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why aren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? As you can see, there are no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about the shoe. The picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. Then where are they, Mr. Edwards? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. But sure that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. Then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. That's true, there has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. I don't know why it's something. I'm just good at finding contradictions. I see. Now I get it. Oh, this is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. Just to try to resist her habits were insane. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator. A leopard woman. Thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. Now, allow me to ask a very simple question. The oil drum, was it empty? I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edwards. Well, apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. What does that even mean? Well, the oil drum. The chief prosecutor was brimming with water. So look at it, Mr. Wright. I get it! I know the reason. The real reason? Aha! Yes, the suspect doctor with that oil jump for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that become evidence against her. Quite clearly to this man. After the demon said she knocked over the oil jump to erase the telltale sign. There's so much you said. Enough. There's no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well. About to turn this last guy. Little girl, what did you just say? Oh, Emma. Ooh, accidentally helping out here. So that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution side. Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Not a lunchbox. Lunchbox is called evidence. Time for deliberations has passed. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of court. Your thoughts don't scare the cough up, Queen. Look at this. A photo. How many photos did you take? Hey, just in case anyone has a gall to suggest that the light shoe didn't belong to the victim. It's the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Like after the murder, the planter was washed with water. I knew I couldn't understand. Yeah, why would you want it? Right, wet or not. Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up, not until the bitter end. I like to clarify. Good. Your Honor, wait. What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Look at this photograph, the last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah, I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem, right or wrong, I gotta go ahead with this. Well, since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in this court. Okay, so... I'm wrong, though. Alright. Oh, well, at least they're not gonna... I have no idea. Think scientifically, she says. Oh my god! Fine, fine. What about his sock? It's not that either, okay. Come on, what is it? I don't get it. I don't understand. I really don't. Yeah, at this point, I really am just guessing. What am I supposed to be looking for? Oh no. Oh, that's here. So it's muffler. Let's chase if any muffler or scratch of any kind. Oh, it's also part of a car or motorcycle yarn. It's part of the exhaust system on pipe. I see. That's what's just looking clots sticking out of the car's muffler. That took so long. I didn't even see that. I thought that was just part of the car.
Objection!
It's not going to be that easy. But you've already told us why this is important to the case. It's as much as in your testimony. I think the cloth. Tell us why you think those piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case. Call your testimony for this court. So I had me confused in my earlier testimony. Alright. The muffler you heard mentioned. It's actually this exhaust pipe. If so, and this piece of cloth is vital evidence. But why? This club. If we leave any questions unanswered here, we do it deserves the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected and what brings me that cloth? I mean, isn't she wearing that cloth? It's gonna be weird seeing her without it. But, 30-minute recess. Nothing like a good piece of chocolate to make you feel like more of a man. Or chocolata. Chocolata. Seki da yo. Seki. Ore wa no seki. That's it. So we're swimming in quicksand. There's that piece of cloth. Our only weapon is tiny and that piece of cloth. show a red cloth to a bull, it will fire up the temper. That's what they told me when I was young. I bet it was Marshall. I bet any amount of money it was Marshall. Nah, no, it was her muffler in the thing, so, you know. The horns walk down headed in a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What's going on over there anyway? The only place I've seen these last few days has been really on edge. Don't you got enough in your play without worrying about other people, compadre, right? You should be worried about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. It looks like we're both drinking on the job. No, don't that just beat all? I've seen the red breeze blow her slender neck many a time. Thought that day too, she was wearing a red muffler. They were at ceremony that afternoon. I've just seen it too, I reckon. Before I got taken to the scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. And I wasn't anywhere on her. That's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. Sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. If it stakes, I was like I hook you with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee! Back to the court. Like to resume? What's up, Judge? Keeps looking over at the prosecution. Something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's some more, It can't be. This can't happen. So what happened to Mr. Edgeworth? It's unacceptable! Seems the prosecutor's quite beside himself. Excuse me, knock knock. Who's there? Who is this? This guy. Strange stuff you already seems to be filling the courtroom. The temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? It's you! Oh! Ho ho! Time late. LG, the roads are packed. It's just me. Time to see ya, LG. How you been? Doing much these days? Hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy, LG. My boy, you have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. Right, very different. Who are you? So you're Wright, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks? So sorry about our little worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly! Little worthy? Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Damon Gant? It has to be a pun on something. Nice to meet you. Since you like me in this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's worthy here. Look at the poor fella. I just thought I'd help out by bringing that. Sorry, it wasn't too soon. When the crime occurred, this guy really was wearing that. I think that it was stuffed into the exhaust pipe. On Little Worthy's car, no less. What? It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this? It's what you call a switchblade knife. quite perplexing, this. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? Your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now wait a minute, Worthy! I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there, Miles Edgeworth? That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? You serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. The first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. I've seen it before. It's amazing. It's kind of major blunders unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence. I'll have to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Why us? Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. This blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at any wood. One is scared. This knife blade. The tip is broken off. This dark red stain is blood. Fill out the crime scene wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Small tag attached. Fine, excuse actions to the police department. I'd like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. Okay, really sorry, can I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife? Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one. Really. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this particular case, so I can't talk much about it. There was a murder at the police department? A detective? A touch information, Edgy. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. We at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. In the middle of a top secret investigation. You gotta add the extra cop to it. You gotta top that cop. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department situation. Well, correct. Two detectives killed at the same time in two different places. Well, that really fun. Scientific speaking first. But they exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Keep your questions focused on the case at hand. You got a good look in your eyes there, Wright, my boy. Sharp, hungry. Aren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? Ooh. No matter, I understand. You were busy with last case and all. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Udgy? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. You did on your day. Okay, so, okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing, and one thing only. He already told me when the victim died. He told me where the body was found. So let's talk about how the... Well, no! I already know how the victim was killed! But we in the first call was stabbed with a knife. You know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. There are more similarities in cases than the cause of death. Seems like I'm going to have to press a bit harder. Okay, so we're gonna fast forward through this one. I can't see on where the corpse is found. I could say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. You wouldn't know about the evidence room, would you, Wright? I can't say I've heard of it. I guess I should ask again once I learn a bit more about this evidence room. Wait, which end is open? It's a very sharp question. Oh wait, and then he's just gonna tell us. He's like, I'll tell you just one thing and one thing only. Yeah, sure you will. I should go put these in the fridge. Come on, this particular knife anywhere else. Sorry, Wright, I can't say that now, not that. Well, was there another knife? Quite a mystery. Like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. Chain of archive. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you think? Yeah, I would think so too. There's a lot of things that go on at this department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, right now. Go ahead and stand in that knife. But I think I've seen something like this before. Perfect again. I guess so then, what about this? Wait a second! Honest to goodness objection. It's nice. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. Goodness, what do you mean from Udgy? This is great. He's really just having a good old time here. Tag on the side of it reads SL9 too. Here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 75, 7S. Alright, it's upside down. Printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. Turn it around, what do you get? holding the paper upside down. That's right, judgy boy. Ah, broke off. Knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from his knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the on the day of the murder. So was it in fact a murder weapon? It was evidence from a case long since stolen. Stolen on the day of the murder. That's not a contradiction. Detective Gibbons was killed in the prosecutor's office. Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's office, a murder at our place at the very same time. Well, those are the chances. It's a 0.001% chance of it happening. There's no connection. Please, Rhino. Understand. Try to understand, Rhino. Once you can further its connection with the party. So let's go all the way to the end here. Yeah. No. I gotta think of this. Damn you. Nope. Yada yada yada. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let's do this! Alright, let's find out evidence. Ah, come on. Fine, fine. Check the knife out again. Did I not check this? Oh, wait, yes I did. The client's close in the answer. Right, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, well, penalized again. I have no idea where it's gonna send me back this time. Wait, why does she still have her muffler? Makes no sense. Oh no! Oh, double now. I dropped my candy. Well, don't that just beat all? Give me 1 second. Delicious sweet chocolate. Chocolata. Chocolata. I just want to get on with the case. my god, I hate this.
Objection!
Come on. All right.
Objection!
All right. Now we're back where we started. Now there could be no mistake. Wait, no. Hold on. Wait, no, I already did that one. Yada yada yada. Yada yada desu. Dang it! I already forgot how I did this before. Forgot to double up on saves. There we go. Alright, now let's save again. Just for all time's sake. Yep.
You ain't dragged no bag across
No. When have I ever been carrying a bag that I would drag it across the trunk? Well, none of the bags that I have would even leave Mark. Especially not that one. No. Nowhere near the trunk, actually. I'm going to get it out later. I'm going to get it up. Yes, I will do it later. So we can first of all stab it with a knife. Oh my god! No, I really don't know. I'm stuck. Why did it take me all the way from there to here? Why though? I don't understand. Oh. First, I was going to switch to it. It's all about pressing him. Wait, hold on. The ID number of the detective is marked at the police department. Yeah, it is it. That's pretty much accurate. I'm a defense trainer. Wow, Judge, you're stupid. Chief of Police gave us this. Oh, wait a second, right. What does it mean? That's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? It says Bruce Goodman was also killed. And the evidence is going to be fixed. I already see the twist in this case. I think they still was killed at the same time. Fine. I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. I'm jealous, flustered. So the defendant made a grave error in this case. I said the grave error? Mr. Edgeworth. They're yours. How dare. We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our officer Meekins who brought you the news. That's Rock Lee looking wannabe. And Meekins, you didn't accept the report. You said the report had nothing to do with the Long Skies. It's good. Murdered in the police department evidence room. This thing was written right on the top of the report. Wow, Edgeworth. Challenged. I wouldn't say challenge was the best way to word that, but sure, why not? In any case, this is a serious error, as but sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... Let's select this time worthy, or should I say unworthy. Now, what is the second rule of evidence law? Oh, well, it's rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. How is this rule relevant? Apparently, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does that mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until the connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Wright over here. Good job, Wright, my boy. I was just doing my job. No. No! It seems we've come to the end of this trial. Now you're going through a tough time, Worthy. Well, with all those rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for the terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Please, just give me one day to get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do. Did I get results this time? Really? You have my profound apology, sir. Perfect. Like, no, but seriously, they really put him in the hot seat for this. This is good, you're sick, I hope it's not decisive. I almost reached another game over. Although, to be fair, I think that that's a really good place to end this for today. I don't really feel like streaming much right now. So be sure to like, share, subscribe for more gaming content like this, and go check out my other stuff. Playlists are in the playlist section. That's where my AMVs are, my Jump Force videos, my Danganronpa Wright videos, and my Final Fantasy VII and Danganronpa Wright's videos. So go check them out. So until we meet again, this is Slayer Danger signing off.